Hello. 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 Make sure everything's working nice and properly. Hope we're all having a nice day. Take my headphones off here in a second. Alright, that's scared. She says I was watching. Is this the character? Nah, I'm looking at a tweet. As soon as I started the stream, and I got distracted by a tweet, and I was like, well, there I go. What's up, Nam? Millie, why are you at my feet doing the butt thing? Please stop. Millie, you have to give me some space. Did I get good yet? No. The answer will always be forever no. Oh, God, I feel terrible today. But you have good days and bad. I have y'all. We have each other. And I have the focus of getting fucking good at this game. And if I can't get good, well then, you know who can? Do you know what guy can get good? Can achieve the things that I cannot? It's fucking cool guy, Alex. What's going on? There he is. But then I take these off and then I'm nobody. Or if I wear them low, then I'm maybe like learned Alex. We're gonna say Jesus? No, we don't do that here. We don't do that. Millie, you were too close. You got it. You can't. You can't keep doing this. You gotta give me some space, girl. Like, I love you. I love that you're my dog. But the amount of just like being at my feet, you gotta stop. You gotta like go sit on the bed. Like, you don't have to be right here. It's okay. I gotta be nice to doggo. Cap, good to see you, bub. We're gonna play some games. We're focused. I don't know if you saw the tweet and the Discord message. The stream delay is real short today. Loving it. What's that? What's the stream delay? Like, because I think my internet strong. I figured out a way. There's when you have a lot of kids here, a lot of internet devices are running at once, and that's gonna make my stuff slow. I have pretty good internet. I have actually great internet. Like the time before I send a message. Oh, and it shows up on stream. Yeah. No, and that's a lot of that's because a little less power is being used. Instead of 4 different devices using the internet at once, I just kind of talk, because my son's home for another couple weeks. Trying to lead you last time was hella delayed. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Trying to lead me in general is gonna be like that. But a couple more weeks, and then he starts school. When we start school, obviously, I'm finally kind of free, and I am still looking for full-time work in the cannabis industry. In addition to that, if you got friends who need podcasts produced, I work for $20 an hour and make my rate public. I can make your podcast not suck. But I'm trying to work full time in the cannabis industry. So like while I'm working on working on that, things will be full time here. The schedule may change, who knows. But for now, for at least, canna business. Yes, I'm going to be in the Canna Club. I really do. I'm very passionate about medical cannabis, so hopefully I'm working on it. And obviously I'd like to do this full time, but until we can get there, until a certain point. So for the next couple of weeks, we're going to do 11 a.m. here Monday through Friday. Weekends when I can. I just can't promise them. Is that so fucking small? My big fucking head. I hate looking at myself. Maybe I'll just let the hair flow today. Who knows? Getting distracted. So we'll do 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be Destiny days. A little more of This Boy's Destiny. Tuesday, Thursdays when we'll do the personal playthroughs. Probably start doing podcasts again. I mean, I have someone coming. We're going to do some recording stuff, but podcast in the live sense when I have more time. So when the kids are back at school. It's going to be a lot easier to do that. Because I'm at a point where I don't like the podcast cutting into my streams. Because the streams have been more fun for me to do, more fulfilling. So that's where I'm at. But you can catch me here Monday through Friday for sure at 11 a.m. And probably most weekends for at least a little bit. But there's no set times. That's it. That's play some fun games now. Let's have a good day. Try to, at least. I'm a fucking wreck. A wreck. Your boy is an emotional wreck. And like the title says, we're doing strikes and gambits. So we'll start on one of them. You bought a new ship. I got a new ship too. Oh, I gotta change it. I bought one. I didn't even change it yet. Inventory. Fuck, do you change your ship? So that's not. I don't want the scout rifle. Like the auto rifle. Submachine. Nah, it's a fusion rifle. I don't want that. Down. Oh, there it is. Thank you, sir. Strikers. Titan's Pride. I'll use... I only have the 2, so... I like that. Finishers. That's fine, that's fine. I don't care about the emotes that much. You have my Goth Guardian. Alright. Vanguard or Gambits to start? Cap, you decide. We Vanguarding or we... I think I got some, right? Or no, I gotta go get more. See, Nam, that's why you look out for me. You guide me. You guide me in the ways. Yeah, I got a shit ton yesterday, but they're about a day, right? They all last about a day, so I should probably get on my shit. And Cap, if you're around this week, this could be a fun special week. Friday. If you're here Friday, if you have time on Friday, or anytime late week, Thursday or Friday, if I see you around on the stream, I'll have a surprise for you. An ultra secret special surprise. And no, I won't stretch. That's not a surprise. You always get that. That's a commodity. I give that to you. You have to know your audience. You have to respect them. I was talking to my wife about it. She's like, give the people what they want. It is. It's a. If you watch Trailer Park Boys, what is it? Fuck. I can't remember the Ricky is. I was like decrying to. I can't remember it. It just took me there. But yeah, give the people what they want. That's how we do things here. People get what they want. It's a very reasonable request too. Very respectful and classy. That's why it was like, yeah. No, this guy gets it. This guy gets the etiquette. The etiquette of the performer. I am kind of an object. To a point. Very healthy. Exactly. I'm a healthy boy. I'm a healthy boy. I look like a 90s fucking bum right now. Just teenage dirtbag, baby. Maybe he could open some. I should go to the helm, or I don't know.
Welcome.
Cool. So I gotta throw these out again. How hilarious was that? I laughed about that a lot off stream. Like a lot. Like I kind of like thought about it to myself last night. I gotta figure out a way to unclog my fucking. I'm losing my mind over here. Fuck yes. Except these, though, I don't want.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. We may never quite be as safe as we think.
Shut up. I hate Debbie Downers like that. We're always safe, okay? Nothing's gonna hurt us, man. No one's gonna die, man. We live forever, dude. To see the darkness return. 1264. It's another one.
This tower certainly smells different.
But Nam, how you doing, bub? It's good to see you. Welcome home. Always good to see you. It was good to have you in the chat. Lawman was here earlier, but he scattered off to go to the shops, as his people call it. Yeah, I have no interest for these. Ah, it's not in my ear. It's because I got like this allergy bullshit going on.
Zavala and Paris must understand that they are fighting.
I must
for the
admit,
same
Guardian,
side.
I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
I don't know. I leave those. Probably something I need to do with them, but I just don't feel like it. Hey, lastly, check the helm. I think we're looking good.
I could use some coffee.
I've been saving up money for an Eververse commission.
What are you eating?
I never thought I'd live to see the dawn.
Don't. Hey, Dick. What do you have? Oh, damn it. What are you eating? You butthole. What did you get? Oh, God, you're so mean, Millie. My dog is a jerk. Like, don't ever be fooled. Like, she's a straight dick to me.
Do we have everything we need?
Whatever, Millie. Just try to go get these bounties. Like, I can't really get bounties, and I'm just distracted by everything. My dog's a bully. I gotta go over here.
Greetings. But don't let it go to waste.
I hate. Do not disturb time. Fucking. Fucking hell. Alright. And quests. I don't want that. So I think we got enough bounties, right? Or is there some other dick who's got a bunch? Return to the annex? I don't know. There's like quests. What do the quests do? Oh, here we go. Gambit bounties. Okay, let's go there. Why wouldn't you just put them in a menu? Like, why pretend that this game is open world or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, it all just seems for like, just don't have the open world stuff. I don't know. You feel like you'd cut out a lot of bullshit. But like, I have to walk. Believe that? The audacity, making me walk? Casually use the clip function to see what I missed while my partner was talking to me. That's hilarious. That means you're a real fan and it makes me feel loved, and I appreciate it. I was going to go on a full-on rant about WWE, and I want your partner to hear it. I feel like me and your partner would get along. I'm like digging. You know when someone explains someone to you and you're like, they sound pretty tight. I think I'd like them. I know they're a big WWE fan, and I've been watching wrestling for a very long time. It's a big part of my life. I used to kind of cover it in a sense. Oh, this fucking dick. So he's actually, well, I didn't know he was just walking around. It's so weird seeing him out.
Don't break that, all right?
Hey, give me my shit.
Don't waste this.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know about all this shit.
Be smart with this.
Oh, fuck, dude. He's had bounties here the whole time?
Don't break that.
Oh, fuck. We're going to play Gambit. I didn't know that. Does this also kill the man? You have to nom. You. Is this. One day this is going to be like watching your baby boy grow. And you'll be looking back like, there's my boy. Look at how grown he is now. Look at him soar and succeed. Yes. Oh, that fucking helm. Yes. Power. Look at this beefy boy. Look at that shit. Oh, we're doing dungeons, big man. We are. We're gonna do. I really want to do some soon. I really do. The power that's inside Pokemon. No, we're gonna play together soon. What's the point of having Do Not Disturb on your phone if people disturb? Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must have failed. Me and one other person. Like, you need 3 people to do a dungeon, right? Like, just a night, a specific night where we do dungeons. I just want a game. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must have failed. There it is. I think this person needed something from
Have
me.
some strength.
I'll do this real quick. Then we're doing gambits.
Welcome back.
Alright. Ada's completely cosmetic stuff. Okay, then fuck
Hurry
you.
is going to
We're out of here.
survive.
I think we got enough. I want to
must
go do
be the
gambits. I want to
same.
play. Let's see. The open world hub thing seems to be better. Hey, Captain Nam is back. And I guess you can technically solo dungeons. I like this spaceship a lot more. But I wouldn't want to do it. So we'll do some soon. I want to do stuff exclusively for YouTube. Because again, since I'm affiliate, I can't... what was it? I can't... go up. Can't stream on YouTube. I have to like wait 24 hours. So I'd like to do like record doing a strikes or raids, or just like long form of gameplay with some friends, and then like cut it into a video to put on to the main M3 on air YouTube. And Captain Nahal, he'll get his points when he gets there. I believe in him. I put up the. You want to see something funny real quick? Maybe I'll have a second. Hold on. Or do I not? It depends. I have the wheel of names up. Here it is. Let's see if I have a second to put it up. Stark white ship. I know. I love it. It's so hot. Window capture. Firefox. Shaders. Ooh. So there's the there's the spin the wheel right now. Transform. We're gonna, and it does, but like, look, because there's only him on it right now. Like, if you spin it, it spins like a record. You win. I love the little woo it throws in. So that's what we're working with here. Figured I'd share. So that's what we're gonna be using. Yeah, see when you get back there, Nami. Namisu, 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 Namisu. So I'm excited. So it's looking at the 31st, which is a Tuesday. I give it the €50. Yeah. €50 in Steam. Yeah, like, no, I'll just put your name, like, I'll just put Lawman 4 times, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, it'll just be like your position. Essentially, it's how much space you take up on the circle. It just increases your chances. So, we'll see, man. We shall see. But as long as it's the 2 of you, if it's just the 2 of you, it'll be fun. And we'll do it in the middle of the stream. I won't save it. I won't do it at the beginning because I want to keep viewers, but I'll also, like, I won't save it for the very end. We'll do it right in the middle. Like, if it's it'll be a Tuesday, so, it should be a regular 11 to 2. And depending on how many more people come, like, if it's just, so, like, as it stands now, I'm doing a $50 card. If there's like 20 entrants, if there's a lot of people who enter and it generates a lot of, then obviously I'm gonna make the prize bigger. I can handle it once a month. It's a good investment. Overall, you can't do it weekly. Like, if I was doing like 50 or 100 a week, then it'd be kind of like, all right, what are you doing, man? But once a month, like, I can eat that. That's a night out of dinner. You know what I mean? It's one extra night out of dinner. But no, I mean we'll see. Well, you know.
Ding, ding. Falling on the horizon.
Fallen.
Yeah, I was at Twilight Gap. My grandma too. Who was it? Shoot some falling. Transmat firing.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll just basically give her what I have. Like,
Bring
even
them
if it's just you
moats
two
to
guys, if it's 5 people, it'll probably stay at 50. But and I don't mind if people lurk in the chat. Yeah, dude, escalating prices. Like if the but it's for me. It's actually the more deal for the consumer. I just think, you know, once a month it's only fair that the people who watch they have a chance to be rewarded. And it really doesn't, you know, especially with how well things can possibly go with Twitch. I see it, you know, it's there. You need to give a little back. So, and 15 fucking minutes. You are being rewarded with my stream, but you're being rewarded with even more. See, I don't know what you guys are used to. I'm a man of value. You get a bang for your buck here. Not only do you get me, you get a lot. You get more. You get perks.
blocker on the enemy. That'll take them a while to chew.
20K would just win €10. Oh, that would be horrible. Nah, then people would leave and never come back. You got to treat your audience right. This is leading into the WWE rant I want to go into. So clip this for your partner, or I'll clip it for your partner. I'm gonna start clipping the rants, or like making highlights of the rants, because like that. And just, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you think. I love wrestling. You know what I mean? It's like you'll like it. So I'll put it together. But I'm also like the last 30 minutes of yesterday's stream. I'm gonna clip that and put it on YouTube, because that was a great we had a great conversation yesterday. I loved it. That made me really happy to talk about all that. So we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna see if that happens. We're gonna roll with it.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Hostiles incoming at command.
Come on, bitch. Bring it. All right, WWE. Treating your fans right? It goes in hand in hand with my philosophy. So I'll start with this. This is gonna be a long-winded segment here. So we're gonna fade in and out. Hopefully the game doesn't distract me too much. Ham in hand. What? I'm a ham hander. Ham in hand. If you're trying to say hand in hand, that's hilarious, because ham in hand is gonna be a new channel slogan. We were walking ham in hand. Ham in hand.
Find them before they find you.
It's so stupid. That's hilarious.
Enemy invader is down. You can breathe now.
It sounds like a Ween song. Ham in hand. Take me by the ham.
Incoming hostile.
Leave it to the ham.
Small blocker outbound.
Stop. I'm trying to focus. I think my face looks weird. I was trying not to like when I laugh and I smile, my face looks weird, but I'm also trying to focus on the game, so I bet I look like a weird animatronic. But ham in hand. Jesus Christ. So many implications with ham in hand.
Get it.
Alright, I gotta talk. It's time to talk. I was meant to do a big thing, and then you say one thing, and I can't
High
focus.
value target got away.
Fuck, man.
Get the
That's
next.
funny. Alright, focus. Chill. Chill. Don't think about it. Keep thinking about it.
Get him next time.
It's ham in hand. fuck, dude? What do you got there? Hey, Alex, what do you got there?
Your allies invading the other
It's just
side.
ham in hand.
Hostile
Just slapping
incoming
this
command.
in their hands. Yo, we don't do handshakes anymore. We do ham in hand.
You just hit the other side with a medium block. That'll keep
Alright, I
you
gotta
busy.
focus. Fuck you, Dom. That was hilarious.
Your allies back. No kills on either side.
Oh, that made my fucking mouth hurt. I keep thinking about it.
Smoke's draining. The blockers must
All right.
die, brother. Opposing team's got a prime mission.
Damn
Once
it.
it dies, they win. Portal's ready.
They blocked the fucking shit out of us. Like, we actually didn't play bad as a team on this one,
Invading the other side.
but that's fine. This match birthed ham in hand. That's an all-timer bit on all the channels I've done, sir. We're gonna keep that one. That is an all-timer. When we sell the shirt, I will make sure you get your cut, because there is a merch store now. So if you type the merch Jack command, there's not much up right now. It's just the logo. I'm gonna use the Streamlabs merch store. Anyway, wrestling. We're almost done. All right, no more ham in hand. I will laugh more at that later. I'm not done with that. I'm not done giggling at that. Oh, it's the high giggles. It's all. I guess, man, I don't get high anymore. It's sad. It's a sad state of affairs.
You're nearly there.
I just
Feel
feel the
pain.
relief.
Get that primeval up. Portal's ready.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We still got a chance. That's the second time I put 99 in there.
All right. You can still win these. Burn that primeval.
Okay.
Around.
This is the perfect time to distract myself by talking about it. I'm ready. Fuck these envoys. Just fuck you. Just fuck you. Absolutely, positively.
Envoy's dead.
Just let's do this. Let's do this. American humor? Alright. I could understand it then before I get into it. So it's really just ridiculous. There's a saying in the United States, it's like, you know, hand in hand. Essentially, it means like, you know, two things working together. You know, like being friends. If you're a friend with someone, you walk with them hand in hand. You hold hands with them, right? Well, I said that about something, and he said it sounded like ham in hand. Yeah, hand in hand. And he said ham in hand. I'm thinking about it again.
Opposing team's about to win. The enemy
Well,
team's
we're
about to
both
win
pretty
this.
gay, so
Keep moving.
I am bi and he's gay. So you know what? I think technically, yes, it is. I think ham in hand is technically yes.
Fight's over.
It's the gayest thing that's been said in the chat. Surprisingly, pretty proud of that. But anyway, WWE ran. Ham in hand, cans and cans. Let's move forward. It's the ham. It's the ham. Fucking love you, Lawman. We're gonna make you a worldly boy. Look at that fucking 39 motes though. I brought the heat. Yeah. It's I think it's lost in cultural translation, but yes. Imagine a ham in someone's hand, right? And then they gotta shake your hand. And instead of shaking your hand, there's just a big piece of ham. And you shake the ham. It's simply joining hams. Ham shades getting it's so the misunderstanding makes it so much better. Yes, it's two hams shaking each other. It's a ham shake. I don't want to stream anymore. Y'all are fucking crazy. Thank you for that. That was a genuine laugh. And bacon milkshakes are a thing. And they defy God. And they shouldn't exist. And they should be illegal and outlawed. And I'll fight to protect America from that. Yeah, there's bacon milkshakes. It is the premise of Salty and Sweet, but it's still ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's bacon. The closest airport to me, there's a bunch. There's Reagan, there's Dulles, BWI, yes, but you can come in Reagan International or Dulles. It's a shit ton. All right, wrestling. We gotta highlight. That's up to me, the long stuff. I gotta highlight the Ham and Hand saga. That was some all-time shit right there, man. The Cap, that I think that brought you to like your legendary status. So on Friday I'm gonna have something for you. Thursday or Friday if you're here. If you're not, I'll still give it to you. You already earned my love and respect before, but that was some good shit. Wrestling. So I love professional wrestling to a very, very, just in a very deep, serious manner. I am passionate about it. In the same kind of manner I'm passionate about video games. It's it's like the passion hobby that, if I wanted to get into it, if I wanted to still do podcasts about it or talk about it, I train for it. I love it. It borders on hobby and passion. So, with that being said, I've been a fan since, legitimately I've been a fan since about 2001 is when I can remember starting to watch for the first time, getting into it, kind of falling out, then getting back into it around 06, 07, falling back out around 2010-ish, and then finally in 2014-15 coming back around for a third round. I never left completely. I always kind of had one eye, one eye looking at what they were doing. And it was just, it's something it's always intrigued me. I love it. I love it so much. I love the art. It's always been art to me. My favorite time is, again, the years leading up, unfortunately, to the Chris Benoit murders. And the industry got really weird after that. Especially when you were a kid. I was like 14. And it was very weird. It was just very weird. Things were funny. They were the only game in town. They went PG. They really went back to like the 1995 mentality, which I wasn't around for, but that was the worst fucking, That was probably one of the worst times in wrestling. It was that mid-90s before Nitro started. At least in the United States. Japan was another story. So I have all these years of fandom. There's only one game in town, but I love it. I just love it. It's just, I love what wrestling is and how it makes me feel and the way in which they tell stories. It's something that connects to me. So I'm just a fan, and I watch it, and I watch it, and I watch it, and there's good and there's bad, especially when you're younger, it's mostly good, because you can tune out a lot of the bad, or see, it's easier, your sensibility is different. I can remember in 2008, loving the world title stuff, but MVP versus Matt Hardy, that was me and my brother's story, man. That's what we were invested in. As time goes by, I come back in 2015 because, the Yes movement kind of just happened. There's NXT, because NXT from 2014 to 2017, 18 was incredible. And I will play New World. But I'm going to continue my rant. I've been meaning to get this out. So I come back, wrestling has changed. It's still one game in town for the most part. Of course, I love Ring of Honor. I love New Japan. I've always known Ring of Honor. I went to a Ring of Honor show in 2009. I watched Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, Eddie Edwards, Sanjay Dutt, Cole Cabana, all of those people, like before they were really big and just known in the independents. Invader, where's that fucking Invader? I will kill his ass. So again, I've always loved Ring of Honor. So to me, like, Ring of Honor was the only other independent, and I kind of knew there was other wrestling out there. But I come back. Daniel Bryan is hot. Shield have broken up, so like all three of the Shield members are out doing their thing and tearing it the fuck up. Like, absolutely tearing it up. I've always loved Roman Reigns, always been into that, regardless of how people have felt about him. Always thought he was a supreme talent. Like, just supreme talent. And it was great. I remember 2016 SmackDown when they did the first brand split. It was really exciting and great, and I wanted to watch every week. And SmackDown was a tight 2 hours, and it was just great. I loved every part of it. NXT, I watched every Wednesday for 1 hour. It was so easy to watch. It wasn't even an hour, it was like 45 minutes, because there was no commercials, obviously. So I loved it. I was just so great. Everything was so great. I was seeing these incredible matches at takeovers, and then I was also seeing, you know, really nice mainstream stuff on the main show. It was pretty good. It had its flaws, obviously, but it was pretty good. The Cruiserweight Classic happened. Like, things were happening. It seemed like WWE was like, okay, you know what? We have this big company. Why not let's have some fun. And then the Cruiserweight Classic was phenomenal. I remember I was on tour at this point with a band, and I watched it on my phone. I watched the entire thing. I was on tour for the entirety of the Cruiserweight Classic. Well, not for the most of it. I think I was home for the final, maybe. But for most of and I think I was home for the first round, but for most of, like, the second round, the semifinal, through the quarterfinals, I was out on the road, and I watched it every week, and then I watched NXT. I mean, it was just great. There was so much wrestling, and it was like, okay, you know what? WWE is gonna be the only game in town. I guess that's fine. It's what we have. It's not good, but it's what we have to deal with. But at least they're making it more fun. And if you've never seen it, if your partner's never seen it, I highly recommend it. You can trace the beginnings of the paradigm shift, if I may steal a term from Mr. Moxley. You can trace it to a lot of different places. I think you can trace it to one event in particular, if you want to be specific. There's a lot of ones you can do. To me, it is Wrestle Kingdom 11. I believe it was January the 4th, 2017. Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight title. Again, that whole show was phenomenal, and it's very much like a WrestleMania 17 of its time. And we're also gonna hit this Big Daddy shit. I'm gonna have a nice story time, and we're gonna kill this motherfucker. And yeah, little man, go be with your friends, bud. I'm glad you're hanging with your friends. And yes, definitely, I would love that. I would love to talk to them. I love talking wrestling. Even if it's because I don't get angry. I don't mind other people's opinions. I love it. I love it. We should all be talking. It's great. It's like, we're fans of something niche. We should hang to, stick together. Fuck. Oh wow, we're gonna lose. So then the paradigm shifts. Because again, WWE at this point, they're in control. They were in control ever since the Monday Night Wars. People forget. They were almost put out of business, in a sense. It may not have been as super drastic, but like they were hurting. WCW was kicking the shit out of them. It was a legit war, wrestling war. So, Vince, for all of his flaws and faults, was a great promoter and did his best work with his back against the wall.
Your allies down, but they got 2 kills.
You can't deny that. I can't deny that.
That primeval's not long for this world. Burn it down.
But then there was no competition. The WCW killed itself. It imploded in on itself. It was a suicide, essentially. And it's so sad to see because WCW was great, but like, if you go back and watch 2000 WCW, you'll be like, oh, of course, how did this company ever survive? So Vince won. ECW went bankrupt. There was no American alternatives. It was over. And it's just him. And business just slid and slid and slid and slid and slid. It's not all his fault. Of course, the business is going to kind of shit out. I mean, it is, because they killed the competition and didn't rerun it, but you can get into the semantics of it. I'm not super... I can't claim to be like a business guy, you know? I can just kind of see what I see as a fan. But Vince had nothing. No competition, no nothing. Just the business stagnated. Got really stale. Obviously, TV changed, and in terms of television nowadays, wrestling is one of the hottest properties in terms of television, but the ratings are never going to be the same. They never will be. It's all kind of leading up. I went on a long rant there, but it leads up to the paradigm shift. January 4th, 2017, Tokyo Dome. That, for me, and I'm about 2 years back into being a fan, just watching WWE, kind of know Ring of Honor is a thing. Impact is not good at this point. It's really not. We're kind of all laughing at TNA, but like, when's TNA gonna die? And I didn't want it to, obviously, but like that was kind of the feeling at the time. And then I saw it. Everyone started talking about the greatest match you've probably ever seen. I was a Wrestling Observer listener at this point. I was a subscriber. I'd listen to the stolen clips. I have been since. Last 4 years, I've been giving Dave my $12. And I watched the show. I subscribed to New Japan World, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is incredible!" It was incredible. It's still like from Superbad. It's like listening to the Beatles for the first time. When all you were if you're only listening to like Third Eye Blind, whatever. Nothing wrong about Third Eye Blind, but the Beatles are revolutionary. It's free. It's crazy. And then my fandom started into the big giant world of professional wrestling, which is now, the Forbidden Door. And I just consumed everything. But yeah, find the meme and I'll definitely see it.
Scorn approaching.
But you mean you can see.
Hey, you're gonna love this. Never trust a scorn.
Yeah, guy who's only seen The Boss Baby,
Shoot first,
watching his
pop
second
forward,
movie, getting a lot of Boss Baby vibes from this. What are you doing today, Captain Nom? What are you doing? You are flaming hot and on fire right now. You're like a hot little potato, and I love you for this. That's hilarious. Yes, pretty much. That's hilarious. But really, it was eye-opening. And that it just leads you everywhere. And then around this time, AJ Styles shows up and things are happening. I think great, exciting things are happening in WWE, but then also the Elite are there in Ring of Honor and New Japan and all this. All this stuff is happening and it's great, but I'm starting to notice there's more though. You don't have to just
incoming hostiles at the ring.
You don't have to just deal with this. As that looks like you're calling. And then it felt like in response to this, when the whole wrestling world was like, God, I think we might like wrestling again. I think it's good. I think we should kind of do things different and change things, blah, blah, blah. It really seems like WWE, starting in 2018, we're at now. NXT is kind of changing a bit. It still hasn't gone live yet, but 2018 is when things in WWE went back to its old ways. I guess maybe it felt threatened. I don't know. But it really felt like we can't do this. Close back up. There was no other Cruiserweight Classics. They were signing up everyone they can. Those people couldn't go anywhere else. Yeah, you're an independent contractor, except we can tell you where you go, what you do. You can't go on Twitch. It was ridiculous. So, it kind of got contentious. Was the relationship between the fans and WWE, I felt, got contentious again. Which is, to the statement I said earlier, how do you treat your fans? For a long time, WWE treated their fans really bad. Made fun of them. Triple H and the Authority coming out. Me and my friend Mark are going to stop watching. I know it's a segment, obviously, but still. There's some truth there. There's some truth in what he was saying. Not I don't think it's true, but truth, and that's how he felt. Oh, then just stop watching. And they did. And they did. And again, Raw, SmackDown, they're getting giant television deals, and that's really good. And it's good for wrestling. I like it. I want them to get good television deals. I want them to be on TV. They're alienating the people that keep them hanging on. When mainstream people go, wow, this is fucking stupid. You know, when they see Alexa Bliss pretending to be a 12-year-old and shooting black goo out of her head. When the people that go, well, fuck this, leave, who do you have? You need people who are going to sit through that shit to get to the match you want to watch. And go Bliss. Alexa Bliss is an amazing talent. But The Fiend, she's The Fiend now? Like, The Fiend sucked. And to a point. The execution, it's not that they suck, it's the way that they're presented. It's the script they're given. Make this fucking Goo Bliss. Yeah, go Bliss, but Goo Bliss. It's just intensely frustrating, you know, to see that. Very talented people wasted on terrible roles. So you know, it just feels like, oh, you're here, Lawman. I'm doing a rant, baby. You got to start watching wrestling, Lawman. Then you'll know a lot more of what we're talking about. But yeah, and the weird aesthetics of Bray Wyatt, we're all gonna miss, and I'm gonna get to him in a minute.
High value targets running.
So
High value
if
targets
they fell back in on themselves. Let's sign a bunch of people. Let's start NXT UK and try to start NXT India and try to start NXT Japan. And let's just choke out all these fucking independent circuits. Let's show them. No, you guys aren't allowed to grow. We don't do that around here. And after so many years of this contentious relationship with their audience, Monopoly, absolutely, no, absolutely, they're a monopoly, absolutely. Oh, you did a pop quiz?
medium blocker heading
Oh shit! I don't even know you. Okay, hold on.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
How the fuck do you do that? Okay, fine. Pop quiz. 333. What do the colons do? All right, I'll do the colon. I'm gonna do that after the math. I can't. I'm not bad at math. I'm gonna try to do it in my head. I will try to do that in my head. But if I get the answer wrong, then I just get it wrong. But I am gonna give that a shot, actually.
Portals Prime. Go make net.
To denote ratio or odds. God damn.
Incoming hostiles at the ring.
All right, I'm gonna try. So, but anyway, to the point. There's more options to go watch. Again, it's not huge. Like, it isn't AEW Dynamite on TNT yet. But there's Ring of Honor. That's pretty easy to find. Of course, they kind of shit the bed when they were, you know, had the opportunity to have more eyes on them. That's beside the point. There was Impact kind of started getting its shit together. People didn't know at that point. It took a while, but, you know, because they built a lot of bad will. Ring of Honor and Impact in 2017 both collectively shit the bed. And then both came back in big ways. But this is a very drawn out rant because I want to do well in the game. But there was still options. You can find New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact, MLW had kind of started back up. Things were happening. There was alternatives to go to. It wasn't as simple as watching Raw or SmackDown on USA. It worked. And then All In happened. You know, like you're seeing like the erosion, like WWE retreating in on itself. And there was plenty of good stuff. Still loved NXT at this point. There were still some things on Raw and SmackDown I'm liking at this point. But it just got more and more, we're going to do weird, crazy shit that doesn't make any sense. Have tons of matches that don't matter. Have every show begin with a 20-minute talking segment. Refuse to acknowledge that we're a wrestling company. But yet still try to actively drain all the talent from the wrestling world. It was just this having our cake and eating it too. I'm not touching you. Then yeah, after the match and after I get done ranting, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna show you guys how I do mental math. I'm not looking. I'm not gonna cheat. So then All In happens.
Kill the envoys
and people realize, no, there's another way. It was the first shot fired in the there is another way that we can do this. And then AEW starts. And you notice I haven't talked much about WWE this whole time because there's nothing to say about them. They're doing everything in their power to not make themselves better. To not, okay, well, let's stop signing every talent we see and let's cultivate the stars that we have. We have tons. We have tons of super talented people. Instead, nah, let's make NXT Live and go head-to-head with AEW and try to stifle their growth instead of making our own growth better. Let's do everything in our power to just disrupt. Counter program. But then claim, oh, well, we weren't doing it. We weren't doing it. Just immaturity. Showing people that wrestling isn't to be taken seriously, and it's still lowbrow, petty shit from one old fucking man. Out of touch old man. And I hate to say that about Vince, who's given us so much great entertainment, but fuck, man, you know? There's a point where it's like, you need to let someone else carry the vision. And yeah, I knew that. I had that handled. I wasn't scared. So, it comes to a head, and I was there for it, right? You could say it was at AEW's Double or Nothing show that they put on, the ticket on sale party. But I was there at the very first AEW Dynamite in Washington, D.C. I was there. I was live. There's 10,000 people there, and the excitement was palpable. It was like, oh my God, we have an alternative. Not like we're looking to burn WWE down. It's like we have our alternative back. And WWE just chose to let's sign more people. Let's keep people away from this company. Again, let's counter program everything. Let's just hot shot everything. Let's put 1,000 fucking steel cage matches on TV because we can and because it'll kill AEW. That'll work.
Brother, you've got
We did it. And it didn't work. And AEW grew and grew and grew because people just wanted an alternative. WWE couldn't stay in its own yard and worry about making itself better. It couldn't stop having 1.5 minute matches and then 20-minute talking segments with a girl on a swing set. It just couldn't stop. It couldn't help itself. It couldn't stop being fucking petty. Petty, 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 petty. So it ran people off. That doesn't mean 205 Live didn't have great matches. That didn't mean that NXT didn't have great matches. Shit, there were still great matches on Raw, NXT, the pay-per-views. Roman Reigns is great. You know, I like Seth Rollins. Like, there's a lot of really great things there. But, and yeah, I'll get to the math problem. Don't worry, guys. But I really into this. I don't get a lot of chances to vent about this because I love it so much. And yeah, no, it's in the queue. I'll get to it. But then it just kept turning into, again, the Vince McMahon is, why aren't these people liking what I tell them to like? There's plenty of good on the show. I love many of the wrestlers involved, but just constant shitty PR mistakes, bending over backwards to go to Saudi Arabia, just doing everything in their power to run their audience off and line their pockets. That doesn't last forever. Having a consistent audience, especially at ages that spend money, because children, though parents will spend money, but to a point. If you get an audience with disposable incomes, they spend money on a consistent basis. Look at Marvel. Kids spend money on it. Adults with disposable income spend a lot of money on it. So, you know, for WWE claiming to want to be Marvel, well, then you're not going about it in a smart way at all. Marvel, for as shitty as Disney could be, suing Scarlett Johansson or whatever, they give the people what they want in a lot of cases with the movies and the shows. Sometimes. Plenty of instances where they don't. So, I want WWE to be better.
Hi. Bring a sword.
I want wrestling to all be great. And right now what you're seeing is every major wrestling promotion in the world, and in some big or small capacity, attempting to work with each other right now. Attempting to go, if we all rise, if we're all doing well, if wrestling does well, we all do well. Except for WWE. They're just like, no, we're here. We're not even wrestling. We're sports entertainment. Okay, fine. Then stop you know what I mean? Then go away. Then be what you want to be. And inevitably lose the people that help make you. And I'm not saying they owe us anything. They don't. I don't owe WWE anything. They don't owe me anything. We don't owe each other anything. It's a product. It's commodities. But if you want people who are loyal in the sense of, oh yeah, the rant is not over, dude. Hello, man. I'll ask your page. This is a wrestling rant.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
But if you want, again, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I guess you can. I hate that saying, but that's the saying. Having your cake and eating it too. WWE wanted everyone to watch them, not watch their competition, but you like what we tell you to like. Essentially, they were like, don't watch any other wrestling, but we're also not wrestling. We don't want wrestling to exist. So, here over, you piece of shit. All right, well then I'll do it real quick. Then I can continue the rant. All right, if that made you happy. So 33. So that's 999. They times 2. So the answer is, this is my answer. I'm going for it right now.
Low straining. The blockers must die, brother.
333. No. 666. That's my answer. Final answer. All right, what's the answer? And then I'll continue the same rant. It's 2? Well, fuck off.
High value target.
All right.
Burn it down.
Back to the wrestling. So, 3, 3, 1, 2. Man. Yeah, no, I failed math miserably when I was a kid. Yeah, bitch. Nah, bitch. So,
Brace yourself.
I keep saying so. It's like my trademark. Notes. I mean, you could just really, what it comes down is my frustration. It's just like, well, why? I want it to be successful. I want them to be good, but maybe be a wrestling company. You could be a mainstream, child-friendly, Marvel-esque wrestling company, but like, Marvel doesn't claim that they're they're superhero movies. They don't claim to not be. They don't make up their own fucking genre and say we're supernatural entertainment. I don't know. Like we're powerful entertainment. They're superhero movies. DC makes superhero movies. Jupiter's Legacy. That's a superhero show. They're just the leaders in their genre. WWE wants to be the leaders in wrestling while not calling it wrestling, while not wanting you to watch other wrestling, but don't call it wrestling. It's one person has the power to throw a script out at 0 hour. It's ridiculous, and it's coming to a head now.
Brace yourself.
And that's not a slight on the performers, who you will see people, and I'm learning this, passionately defend on Twitter. But it has so little to do with them. It has to do with what they're told to do. One person tells them what to do. There could be all the writers and this and that in the world. There's one person. They have no input. Maybe some, I'm sure. I don't mean to just generalize. Now I'm just generalizing at a place I don't work. But it's just so obvious. I mean, you hear the stories of people that come out of there. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. It's an absolute dictatorship. No room for real free creativity. And they're not the only game in town anymore. That was what protected them. We were resigned to, well, this is all we have. So once they give us the Cruiserweight Classic and they give us, Classic NXT, the 2014 to 2018-19 variant, they give you that and you think it's the greatest thing in the world. It's Stockholm Syndrome. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world. It was really good. But it wasn't the greatest thing in the world. There were so many better things out there. And Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada, in my opinion, showed the people it is out there. In a big way. In a beautiful, poetic match that was, at that time, and still maybe to this day, the greatest wrestling match I've ever seen. It changed what wrestling was.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
And now you're seeing this mass exodus. I love you guys are arguing about math. I'm doing my rant here. I love you guys. You guys are such a fun community.
Opposing teams got a prize. Once it dies, they win.
That's why, like, I wanted to keep rolling with the rant because I do want to, like, you know, put this on YouTube. Because I like my long form stuff. But that's really where I am right now. I don't want WWE to fail, but I'm not going back. I'm not going back to them while everything is so terrible. And that's my opinion, and that's fine, and I'm entitled to it. But again, like, if I was going around saying WWE was terrible in 2016, you know, I'd kind of be in the minority there. It was pretty good compared to what else you had in the United States at the time. It was pretty fucking good.
Your allies invading the other side.
But now, how can you say that? And then especially with the way they've carried themselves throughout the pandemic. Firing people in the, like, within a couple of, like, weeks of the pandemic starting. Firing a gigantic amount of people after signing up so many for so long. And then doing it again and again and again. It's like, you hoarded all this talent. You made these promises to people. I'm not talking about pushing them. I'm not talking about, you know, of course they have an opportunity. Like, if they're under your contract, and there's plenty of examples of people not being utilized who should have been utilized. But you're going up to people and saying, no, we're going to sign you to this 5-year contract. We tell you where to go, who to talk to, what to say, what your name could be. You're going to feel this sense of, okay, well, you know, this is going to be hard, but I'm getting some security here. You're trading a lot of your own personal creative freedoms and your own principles for the security. Probably in a lot of cases for your family. And then they just turn right the fuck around you and say, up, independent contractor, fired. Creative has nothing for you. Goodbye.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
That's not.
Round's done. Opposing team defeated.
That's not okay. You know, that shouldn't be allowed. That's not allowed in any other professional sport. That's not allowed in the Screen Actors Guild. That's not allowed anywhere else except in this strange world of WWE and professional wrestling. We could sign you to these big exclusive contracts so we could fire you from at any time for any reason. But you can't go work a PWG show. Fans know about this now. They can see these people, and you mentioned, Cap, your partner listens to a lot of wrestling podcasts. Shit, every time someone gets released, they tell you how it is. You tell me all those people are lying? I want the product to be better, but as it sits right now, they're going to erode their audience away. Whether it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they're making money hand over fist. But eventually, when the time comes to renegotiate contracts and nobody's watching, and more people are watching AEW, and hey, we can get AEW on our channel for cheaper. Bye, Fox deal. Hopefully USA will take you back. I'll go look at the Discord real quick. Sorry, so that's pretty much the end of the rant. So, like, wrestling could be beautiful, and it's starting to become beautiful again. And AEW is leading the charge. Wolfram Alpha. It's 200. That's fine. Aw, doggies. Lawman has entered. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boop, doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Time to enter you on the wheel of names. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Lawman, and now we have Captain Nom. He's seen some things in Vietnam. Save. So now we have 2 names on the wheel of names. Oh, baby, you'll get that 50. You got a month. We got 30. We have 30 days. So this is where the competition heats up. It's where things get a little hotter. That's pretty much the end of the wrestling rant for the most part. I'll probably interject more stuff about it, but it's just, I love it. Too much on the wish list. Yeah, dude, when you pack up that wish list, it's just ridiculous. I start getting worried about what games I can run, but it's like, dude, you gotta play through your fucking backlog first. We don't need no education. Oh, we don't need no thought control. He'll do as many as he wants to, lol. Don't pressure the poor Cap. He has to save up for stretchies as well. Thought control. Why does it want? Oh, bullshit! Thank you, Lawman. God, that's bullshit. I have like the auto mod set to like the dirtiest. Ugh. Thank you, Lawman. See, that's Lawman hit like control, like knowing. He knew immediately, like, oh, that's stupid. That's hilarious. I was about to go hit approve.
Ding.
That's why you keep Lawman around. Law, you're always going to be my chat guy.
Unlike the fallen, the scorn have given up on a better life.
That was stuff. Thank God. Hey, teacher. Leave that kids alone.
Give me those moats and I'll make you rich, brother. I promise.
But like I look forward to when every Wednesday night is so much fun, and it's like if your partner loves WWE, and I don't blame them. I really think it's great. I would really recommend them getting into AEW. If they love it the way I love wrestling. He doesn't have to do one more. He does what you want. Oh wait, I have to do one more giveaway entry. What did I miss another channel point? No, because the 5K works, but you don't get anything for it. I just add you to the spin the wheel, make a deal. Your Belgian English is breaking me. Or did you get another one? Let me go check. Oh, there you are. You did do one. Yeah, no, I got you, dog.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
But thank you for reminding me, because I actually will forget. He did 2 today. All right, cool. I'll always see him, too. So, like, if I do miss him, I'll pull him back up. So I'll add him after this game. Yeah, I got you, big law. But your partner should watch AEW. And I know that was a very disjointed rant, but just could, I wanted to win, too. A little less focused on the game today, but still doing all right. I think I'm starting to just get the flow of how to play this game. Remembering the immunity goblins.
Allies headed to the other side.
All in all, you're just another brick.
High value target. Burn it down.
Where are you at? Come here, come here. Taking hats. Stupid taking hats. Yeah, your partner will do maybe one day I'll do an AEW watch along. I can't exactly watch it, but we can watch it together on stream one of these days. If you guys want like an explanation, that could be a lot of fun too. Cause we talked about doing definitely doing some community stuff like Terraria, the only cans when we hit 100 followers. But I don't need a goal. If you guys were ever into it, doing just do a just chatting stream, and I'll watch AEW, and
Portals up.
we can do it together.
Your allies invading the other side.
Is this popping more? No, fuck. No! Did you add... Did you change the color of your name? Damn, why can't I get up there? Yeah, no, the red. The red looks nice. I don't know if you can change it, because it looks different on different ones. Like, fuck. It looks like on my phone, you're not red.
Your invader's back with 2 kills.
I say, I've not contributed much to this match. I'm gonna take a short break after this one. Just weird arm muscle
High value
twitch.
targets running. Get it.
Yes! Moat me, baby! Daddy moats!
High value target escaped. Hostiles incoming at the base.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. But every Wednesday is this very big, exciting thing for me. I get in front of the TV, my son will watch it with me. It's just a really nice feeling. They do a good job of making their TV show seem like a big deal, like it matters. You feel like you're getting a big show every week. You feel like you're being rewarded for watching every week. Which for me is the biggest thing. I like the feeling of being rewarded for giving something my time.
Large blocker to the other side.
That's one of the best ways that you can, again, like that's why I like doing the giveaways. It all kind of ties in. It's like, okay, I can't be jaded enough, not jaded,
Your allies down.
whatever the word is.
Scored a kill.
I can't just think, at least in my opinion, that like, oh, the only reward that they deserve is to watch me. Like, I think it's great that you watch me. And I think, you know, part of it is I do what I do. You guys watch, and you see ads, you cheer and sub when you like to. That's great. But at the same time, like you should kind of make it a point to reward them. And whether that's through, like, when I watch AEW, I'm rewarded with the satisfaction in stories, things are followed through on. People who have been watching since episode 1, they'll get something a little more than somebody who just started watching. But in that same breath, it's not completely inaccessible to a new viewer. It's very, very community-based at, like, catching each other up. And
Invader incoming.
because while it's really cool and there's, like, a lot of, you know, we call it lore, at the same time, it's still based pretty easily. It's like getting into a sport. You don't have to know what happened in the last 10 seasons to watch this season and go, okay, I want to be I'm a New York Giants fan, right?
You've summoned
If any of you wanted to be a New York Giants fan tomorrow, I could help you. I could help you with your journey.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
All right, let's get these motherfuckers.
Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Yep, I deserve that. I don't ever know what to do with, like, whether to focus on the invader or focus on the primeval, but I guess it makes more sense to just divert all attention to the invader when they show up. Because they could just negate all the work you did.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval.
Let's finish it, baby. I want to win going into break time.
Invader in.
Ah, shit. Okay, so I'm going to go with my strategy. I have a submachine gun, rapid rate of fire. We're going to find the invader, and we're going to turn him away. Death deals the primeval, so he's this way. Defend the homestead. Balls! I couldn't see them. But my mindset was correct.
Invader's gone. Get him next time.
Just get right back to it. Chop wood.
Invader inbound. Hunt.
Dead chat. Don't make fun of me.
Enemy invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying.
Sometimes the people will chat. Sometimes they won't. It's all good. I don't shame here. See if they back up. Come on, finish it off, baby. One day, Lawman, when you and Nam and all the other people are managing a 1,000 or 2,000 viewer stream, you'll lament these days. The easy times. I remember when nobody watched, ever. I'd go days and weeks and months without a single follower or even a viewer.
Where'd you learn to shoot like
No.
that? If you're ever looking to make extra glitter, you come find me.
All right. So, I know I hear some people say they don't like big streamers. But remember, hey, that's the goal here. I'd like to be a big streamer one day, but I'll always try to remember where I came from. With my ratty hair. This is my before shower hair. So much. See why I wear it back. Oh. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Yeah, that's my rock hair. I used to keep it short. I used to have a shaved head, too. I have a bass guy. I'm actually a bass player. That is my main instrument. I don't have any instruments here that I could play. I'm fairly talented. But let's take a break. Give me 10, 15, closer to like 10 minutes. I'll play more of the Ari interview from yesterday. So we'll pick up where we left off here. Captain Nom's wish list. Captain Nom's wish list. What? Cap. I just saw your fucking wish list. What? Oh my god, that's incredible. You're a cultural man when it comes to your games, and I can appreciate that very much. Terraria as well, yes. Destiny, so we'll do Destiny 2 co-op. Maybe we'll do it sometime, like one of the evenings. I don't know if you're East Coast time, but I am. The 11 to 2s during the day, that's just the solo Alex streams. But let's try to, I'd love to meet up evening time. You know, we can chat on Discord too. I don't mind talking. I like talking to friends. And we'll play. Lawman, if you get up at one of these hours, you want to play, you're more than welcome. But usually it's like the middle of the night for you. All right, cool. EST. So yeah, I'm EST too. So we'll link up on Discord. If we're not friends there, add me. Definitely. Feel free to DM too. Really. I consider you a pal. So if you want to ever want to come by for a virtual pint, we will have one, my friend. And yeah, I'll at you for sure. And I would like to do some co-op, some stuff like that. You could do some real, we could do some real work. You could help train and guide me up. So let's do this, okay? Let me play for you right where we left off yesterday. This was the interview I did with Ari. This is at around the another one.
I'm in Hyrule.
13-minute mark where we left off yesterday. And Discord roles, we'll do those soon. You'll notice that like whenever you give me a good bit of tasks to do, lol, I'll get them done one by one. So like I got a lot of the chat commands finished. I think next I'll look up Discord roles. We'll get that settled. So thank you for reminding me though. And it's been that's why I like having you on the team. It's why I have you. You're good at reminding me about the stuff that I was gonna do, and I really appreciate that. So what we'll do is, before I take this break, let me not roles. What was it? Community, followers list, content. I'm trying to find the stream manager. Where's the manage reward queue? There it is. Commands. Also, change your bot to Nightbot. Alright, let's see. Oh, I have them here. Okay. But looking through the chat for today. So we had Lawman redeemed one. Pop quiz. Alright. So, Law, you've used 2. So you have 3 entries on the board, right? Cool. Yeah, I think that's just like a list of all the commands, so I'll put it up there. So, Law has... And I put them in the order I received them, too. So, Law, man... Lol, man. Alright, so we got 3 on the board. Perfect. 3,025. Yeah, you're all in on fucking Steam games, my brother. You are all in. And that's why I love and respect you. And that's why you are home here. You're not You are admired here for your talents, my friend. You are not shunned. So give me 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to play another clip of the Ari interview. If you have any suggestions of streamers or people you know in your life that you think would like to be interviewed on a podcast, also let me know. Because I love doing it, and I'll really talk to anybody. If they could give me an hour, if they think they can give me at least an hour of their time, then I would love to have them on. So enjoy. This is more of the talk with Ari is here, who I host on this channel every time she's live. Enjoy, and I'll be back after a quick commercial break. Or podcast break. Whatever, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. That's
I love
banger.
that.
It is, but like that would be a good senior quote. You should have made that your senior quote on the way out.
I should have, but speaking of senior year, actually, the person I went to prom with, we dressed up. He dressed up as Link, and I dressed up as Zelda.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Are you so fucking metal? That's what's up. That's what's fucking up. I was such a dick in high school. I would have made fun of people like that. You know what I mean? Like I was such a douche. Like that could have been me. I wanted to be that in high school. I never was. Like I wanted to be, because I played sports, and I still love sports. But the art kids weren't ready to accept me yet until I had left high school. The jocks didn't want me. I was like, all right, well, just do nothing. But
yeah,
fucking
growing up, I was bullied a lot for having those interests, and every time I would come home and cry, and my mom was like, "Just be you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll pay off later. Just do what you love."
It does. Sidebar, being you really does work out, and it does suck for a while. Depending where you are, what your circle's like, it can be harder for other people. But you don't start. I mean, I didn't start feeling like myself until like a year ago. I'm almost 30.
That's okay. It happens at different phases, and for different people.
Yeah, it just took 2 children in in like a world of collapse multiple times. But yeah, the high school version of you is such a prototype, like that early teenage version. But that's where you find yourself. Like you may as a person change, but look at everything that's the same. Like that's where cosplay started. That's where you found Pokemon, and you found, I'm sure, the things like Final Fantasy and things of that nature. The JRPGs and sort of the I guess Eastern art, I didn't really get as much into it. Like I'm just now starting my venture into it. So off air, I'll ask for some recommendations for maybe some games and stuff. And you can help guide me, because I did play Kingdom Hearts.
Definitely.
Kingdom Hearts is about as far as my experience has gone.
I mean, that's awesome. Kingdom Hearts is a wonderful series.
I haven't played 3 yet, though. I've barely played 2 because I have my PS2 plugged in, and I have 2, and I keep telling myself I need to finish it, and I just don't.
Yeah, you gotta finish that one. It's so good.
But so, and again, being bullied, the aspect of being a streamer, it's nice. I feel like you can kind of channel all that negative energy, and having these people come and talk to you, you can kind of almost channel it and send it back to them in a positive way, because a lot of those people are probably dealing with, similar things.
Are you talking about the people that come into
The
stream?
chats, yeah, like in streams and chats, and like people who list, like essentially I've noticed being a content creator, because I dealt with bullying too, and when you create content, especially like live interactive content, you feel that need to. This is just coming from me. I'm curious if you feel it too. That like you want every person who comes in to be like, oh, feel good and take this with you, and know that this person you're watching, they don't want to bully you and they think you're good. Like that's how I've always thought about it. I'm curious your mindset, or if your past experiences with bullying have just like where it puts your head when you're interacting with streamers or viewers like that.
Oh, I think I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, like essentially you dealt with bullying, you dealt with all this horrible stuff. You have all these people coming to you now. Like you're creating something and people are coming to you. Just, I don't even know what the question is. Just like, what are you thinking when you talk to those people? Like, are you thinking about your experiences? Are you trying to make their life a little more positive?
Well, honestly, I have a lot of people that come to me with their problems quite frequently, and I don't quite understand it, but whenever that does happen, I always try to offer them constructive advice that's going to help them.
Right.
Like something that we have in our community, we have a venting channel, and we encourage people to vent, if they're feeling down and they need someone to talk to, but we also encourage, we aren't professionals, and getting professional help is always something that you should aspire to get. It should be your number one thing if you need that professional help.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, every human being you interact with has had different experiences, and they can't all be applicable to you because every person has gone through different experiences and has their own, ideas on how things should be handled and everything. I mean, even though another person's input could drastically help, it's always good to be mindful and realize, the best sort of help you can get is definitely from a professional. But if you aren't at that stage yet, it is completely okay to get a viewpoint from, someone else you may be close to in a community.
Right. That is good. And I feel some anxiety with that too, because there's a weight that you didn't really ask for, but at the same time you have to accept when you make yourself a public figure. That's kind of what Twitch is. You voluntarily make yourself a public figure. It's almost like a lottery. Like you could have me. I have 68 followers. We're one away from some magic here, guys. Come on.
You're almost there.
Almost there to the nice-a-thon. But the like someone like you who has upwards in the thousands, like there's all these people coming to you with problems. It is nice to be able to interact with them, be like, hey, I hear you, I'm here, and I appreciate you. But at the same time, I would feel like really nervous. I do feel really nervous about that idea of, but you also need to go see a professional. Like I'm not some sort of, you can't put me on a pedestal.
Another really important thing that I like to tell everyone that stops by is you have to take care of yourself and love yourself before you are able to fully care for others. You can't give out of an empty cup. So there are multiple times throughout the week, I always make sure to practice self-love, to do things that bring me to a higher point, because I won't be able to help others to the best of my ability if I'm not constantly showing myself love and keeping myself at a standard that should be kept.
Yeah, those are great thoughts, and I can imagine getting lost in. You need to again love yourself, because when you have this type of art, when you have this type of performance, whether you're again like you who's been a streamer or me who's been a musician, the way people are interacting with you in that medium isn't necessarily representative of how you would deal with someone on the streets, Like they're
Right.
there for you. They're like, oh, we look up to you, but they also don't know like your everyday struggles, how you are in and out of your life. And you need to kind of look outside. And I say you, I'm talking about myself. And look, it's like talking to no one. But you have to kind of look outside of the people that are already there to adore you and love what you do, and look at yourself and be like, you're good. Look in the mirror and be like, you rock.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm trying to do that a little more. It's hard, but
Yeah, it is hard.
being active helps. You need to, like you were saying, practicing self-love isn't always easy. It isn't just like giving yourself a big hug, It's maybe eating better, drinking less, walking more, singing more, stuff like that. That's what I think of.
Yeah, it's also analyzing. I do this thing where I analyze conversations I have with people. Sorry. Sometimes my brain thinks too fast and my mouth can't keep up.
Exactly.
But anyway.
That's what I have. I have the potato wedge sound check to prove that.
But when I'm conversing with others, something that I do is I always make sure that I check myself, that I am consistently checking myself and making sure that I am responding in a respectful and loving way, because everybody can interpret what you're typing differently from person to person. So it's always really important to check yourself and make sure that what you're writing is interpreted in a constructive and positive way.
Right. That's
so
really good.
There have been some times where I have apologized to people and I'm like, hey, I meant this in a good way. I just reread it. It could have been interpreted in a bad way, and they're like, wait, what? What are you getting at? I interpreted it in a good way.
Overthinking, man. That's that's the performer's curse. That is. I think we have it just like that. When you make stuff that you show people, you're always in the back of your head like, I missed that. I forgot that. I didn't do that right. X, Y, or Z.
Yeah.
And this is good. I'm actually appreciating where the conversation is taking us here, because we haven't even gotten really out of the formative RE years here. building the RE worldwide empire. We haven't even gotten to the first stream you ever did.
Oh no.
I am curious though. So you mentioned kind of cosplay happen. You're playing video games. When does Twitch, or I don't even know if it's Twitch, but when does the idea of, again, your content creators live Ha. Oh. No, it's never over. I usually like to fade it out. It's like the audio guy in me. I could put Destiny back up. Oh, silly boy. Silly boy. Everybody. Summertime love. It's me again. Hope you enjoyed that 10-minute snippet. Oh, my arm keeps twitching. I'm freaking out, but I'm probably gotta go to the doctor soon. It's like right here. It keeps spasming out. Oh, hello again. Hello. Your boy is here. Let's do this second half of the stream here. The back half of the stream. Live. It's like right here. I think it has something to do with the using the mouse too. I don't know. Also because my anxiety is horrible. You finished alls of my M&Ms. You monster. I still got that big bag of chocolates in there. I'm going on a walk after this. I'm going out on a walk. I'm taking you, Millie. We're going for a walk after this. Even though you just sit right at my feet. Why are you twitching? Freaking mute, lads. It's alright, we'll push through. Placeholder type. This happens. Destiny isn't working. Ha ha. No. Alright, I'm gonna do a stretch. This one's free. Because I really do. Arms, man. Ugh, I'm just a big worrier. Ugh. Feeling super great. What are we gonna play? We'll do Vanguard Strikes. That'll help. Hey, it's hydration. You drink a little more. Thank you. My eyes twitching too. I'm just twitching all over. Don't Google your symptoms, people. As I proceed to Google my symptoms. Yeah, Google your symptoms. A lot of it's probably anxiety. I'm not doing so great today. But that's... Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mobilizing fire team for Operation... Baby Dog.
What?
Why does this say Baby Dog? I must have forgotten to reboot the strike beam generator. Operation Baby Dog? Well, it has
Oh,
a
hold
certain
on.
ring to the
Intermission
tongue.
screen. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Baby Dog. Well, the strike protocol is
Thank
already
you.
running.
You flatter
Can't
me.
stop it now.
Flatter me, sweet bean.
Devram? Yes, sorry. The fire team, Baby
It's a-
Dog. They're taken up looting
Baby
the
dog.
EDC. We need to
Damn it.
determine
I'm trying to do the
source of...
flip.
I'm sorry, I can't.
It's heavier.
Stand by, fire team. One of my teams reported taken energy infecting the water supply.
Oh,
Our
Devram.
purification
Obey.
tech can only do so much. If the contamination spreads, people will die.
Oh, Daddy, what are you doing? This one's slower. This one you can't do as much freestyling in.
The taken fog cleared up as soon as the blight went down.
So,
If the blights can be killed,
like
then
Devram,
perhaps their
just the
infection can
voice
be
exists now?
reversed. You lot are going to save lives today.
In-law man, we'll see you when you return from your glorious lurk. Rest for the wicked. That's what I mean, that this shit doesn't make any sense. Like, Destiny does not make any sense to me. Why would you? I don't like. It's like a multiplayer game. I just don't understand how you can consume the lore of the game. It just like really, it gets to me. It just feels like such a disturbance to your fan base. Why not make it easy? Why not have, again, do the strikes and do all the stuff, but why can't you just have like a normal-ish campaign as well? I don't know.
I'm still tracking.
It's a
Taken
loot shooter,
energy
so you know what I mean?
nearby.
It's different, but
They're all over the water facility.
it just feels like you're missing out like on a lot of, you have all these voice actors in this lore, then why not put it into a fucking game? And then on top of that, then have all of this stuff too, as a way to tell bigger stories. I think, well, it's mainly because I'm not super well versed at MMOs. I think it's just because of the way, oh, sorry, babe, I didn't mean to- the way I see it presented. I'm comparing this to more of an Overwatch, but I guess this is closer to an MMO, obviously. It is an MMO.
If for nothing else but principle. I'm glad you're reclaiming it.
But like World of Warcraft, I mean, you know, like there's these quest lines, but you're going from place to place and a story's being told to you. But even at the same time, there's no like main thing. It's just you're in the World of Warcraft. That's sort of the story. Oh no, Overwatch is fucking horrible. Like almost, yeah, literally none of it in the game. Like there's the opening cutscenes, and then there's, you know, that's it. But fuck it, I don't have Battle.net anymore. Or World of Warcraft. I cancel my subscription. Fuck that shit. I'll play Phantasy Star, you know, something else. But it's just, if you have the, I don't know, I just see, like, again, I go with Elder Scrolls Online, which I feel like is the best way to do a story with lore inside of an MMO. And granted, that's already a game with, you know, single player stuff you can base it in, but really, I feel like there should have been a really cool single player campaign. Maybe that you could have been played through by yourself or with people. Maybe it'd be a little harder by yourself. I don't know. That was really focused. You can get through. Hell, you can make it super long. You can keep adding to it, and then have the strikes and the gambits and the crucible. Just then have everything else too. But like, I go and I go to the tower and I walk up to people like Zavala, who seem like really cool, fleshed out characters I'd like to learn about. But then they just like give me bounties and shit. And then you gotta go read about them? I'm sorry, I'm lazy. Not as, it's entertainment, man. Like, I love reading Lord of the Rings. I love that kind of, but it's like, it's all given to you there. I don't know what I'm comparing to. Like, I'm not also not a valid critic. So don't, if you love Destiny, then that's no skin off my nose. And the way they present the lore, if you like it and it works, again, I love the Metal Gear story. So like, I have no room to talk. Because it's in seasonal quests. Like, I don't get, well, what are the seasonal quests? How do you get to them? Or are they there? Like, I guess I'm gonna learn the game more. That's why Destiny 2 is gonna be our Monday, Wednesday, Friday game for a while. And then we hit a wall, maybe as far as we can get on the free version. Maybe I'll pay for it, but there's something special that I've not paid any money for this. But we'll see. That's the way it is divided up, just for now. You know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the main game that we're playing at the time. For now, the foreseeable future, and by foreseeable future, I'm at least a month or two, you know, foreseeable future refers to like months worth of time. That's our main game. You gotta start going to the quest tab and get the lore you want. Now, see, you act like I want it. I'm just saying, I like it easily given to me. No, I also am having fun. Like I like this game a lot. I think this is a great game. I'm very glad I found it. And I'm getting into it. But obviously, there's, you know, I'm gonna give my 2 cents. That's how we streamers live. But getting the better weapons. Finally wrapping my head around again. You know, Infinity Goblins, and not throwing away your engrams. Learning the mechanics after putting almost 50 hours in this game so far. It has been worth it. Penny, your thoughts? Yes. Penny for your thoughts to give my 2. Oh, yes. I thought you were asking for your, and I was like, absolutely. I'll give you my thoughts. But now yes, now I know. More idioms. I think that's the word, right? You never watched The Sopranos. I am like Carmine Lupertazzi. He's at the precipice of an enormous crossing. I just absolutely butcher the human language with words that sound kind of Fill me up,
Taken energy is
butter,
sluggish.
but baby,
This is it.
let me down. I can't beat them in their house. You have to break their dark house. But then you can shoot. Yes. You can't touch this. God! Oh, damn it. Yeah! When I was out on tour, I got pretty good at doing the Zelda. I can't do it right now. Lol, man. You can go play New World. You don't owe me a gosh darn thing. How to use the vault in Destiny? Anybody's welcome to show me how to use anything. I'm but a baby. Yeah, loot.
The Taken compromised a Red Legion. It would explain how organized they've been. Without Oryx, I
What do I
didn't
do
think
with
they
the
could still,
sphere? My football.
well, take.
Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Get this, check my thing. If you're a new viewer, say hello. Don't be afraid. I don't bite that terribly. I'm just kidding. I bite horribly. I will harm you. I'm a danger. Look at this nice fucking shit. Fire submachine gun. Yeah, we're getting that shit. That shit. Oh, we're beefing out. That green sword. That's right, dude. Oh, I trust Cap. I trust Cap I trust him with this boy's life. He's on the road. One day, just because I'm playing Skyrim right now, you guys will be shield brothers. You guys will be sword brothers. Oh, my innuendo game. It rises strong. All right, let me clear out some of this garbage. Right? Yep. Don't need you anymore. Sorry. Bustin' makes me feel good. How can you not trust Cap? Handsome man with handsome doggos. He's got us under his spell. Head out on the highway, looking for the 9 boy.
We're approaching the temple, Petra.
Oh, whatever comes my way. Come on, drive a sparrow. That's what I get for being a dick. I'm sorry, Destiny. I'm sorry, Bungie. I'm sorry, Twitch. Shouldn't be allowed to play your games. That was wrong of me. That was wrong. I don't deserve to be revived, but I'm gonna, every day's a gift. You gotta give back now. So now I have to put some effort in. Okay. Get your motor running.
We're heading inside now.
Head out on a sparrow.
Descend to the heart of the temple.
Do a fucking
You're looking for one of
backflip.
the Queen's Techians.
Yeah, I can't spawn that
Tech
shit here.
witches, you Guardians call them. Her name is Sadia. She was taken, but she can be saved. Her will is not her own. Grant her the mercy that she cannot grant you.
Imagine having your phone on when driving. Yeah, don't do that. When I was a fireman, an EMT. Well, yeah, no, music's fine. That doesn't count. I'm talking like actively texting and driving. Dude, the amount of accidents that I saw from people who are obviously texting and driving. I see some horrific shit, dude. Fully cut in fucking half, essentially. Shit sucks. Where are the? Yeah. Should be able to
I can
summon
get
your
us to the
sparrow.
bottom of the temple from here.
Think of all the speed I could get. You gotta have your music on. Oh, and then so this is mechanic time, right? Don't I pick the relic up and throw it at him? Yeah. That's right. Fuck him. I'm learning. Learning. Acting. But is this music? Dude, this is character. My character arc is expanding. My arc is expanding. Oh, they call this one this is the innuendo arc. Oh, here's another one. Oh, do I throw? So I throw this ball, right? Over this shit, right? I get you throw the ball at the ball. Yeah. No, probably could have done that. Oh, it's sprouting. It's sprouting. No, they're immune. They have that goblin immunity. Oh, no. You know what I could have done? You guys could have revived at least one person. Would have been done with it. They have been revived. I have done it. I have made help. Alright, so you take the ball. So I throw the ball at them. Throw the ball at them. Throw the ball at them. I'm ready, 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 ready. Character development! That's how we do it. We rise. Alright, I need more balls. I meant exactly what I said there. Damn it. The tension rises. Give it to me. Feed me the fucking rock. There it is. Eat it. I'm ready. Let's descend. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking to someone who's afraid? Not today. Maybe a little afraid. I'm very afraid. Rifle, dude. This rifle is badass. Let's finish it out. Those things called splunkers? Splunkers? Shriekers. Splunkers. Sploopers. I want to go and say that I've turned in a fair amount of fucking damage on this run here. I think it's safe to say that I'm allowed to use a little bit of heavy. No, he's gone. Ah, goblin immunity. I know it's not all goblin immunity, but all immunity to me is now goblin immunity, just based on the disrespect that I felt from goblins as a whole. Why are you immune? Where is the answer? Damn it! Where is the answer? Where does the answer lie? Anybody who is just joining us. 5,000 channel points you enter for our monthly giveaway. We do it the last stream of the month. That'll be on the 31st of this month. And we're doing it currently for $50 in Steam money. But you gotta earn up 5,000. That's it. It's not a lot. Clear out this cavernous area. But it all starts with a hello. Follow would be lovely. And joining the Discord is also great. No purchase necessary. You too can listen to my son loudly play baseball inside in the background. Okay. COVID times. You gonna be another lockdown, probably. So. See, I've not been using this submachine gun at all. Ah. Goblin house. I'm coming home. Went to stone. See, solar and power is cool, but it's very annoying. The constantly pow, pow, pow. I don't like that very much. Wish that wasn't something we had to deal with. Where do you... So I should probably start... Ah, I made it. This is butt-clenchingly tough. Oh, so you're just supposed to fall into it. See, I kept making the mistake, like, okay, you need to time it right so you don't fall and die. We can't have a perfect day, can we, Cap? We can believe, yes, we can. Yeah, we can. You're right. I don't surprise anyone anymore. I'm very far behind. Nah, not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as it can be at certain periods. This is better than the absolute lostness that you had to endure early on. That was kind of sweet, though, and cute. You gotta give me some credit. I handled myself with charm and grace. I think it's doing the streams for like 3 hours every day. It's train my voice to be like that. Turn to stone. Nice, the movement.
There she is. Let's bring her back to the light.
I thought I was moving good. Yeah, that's right. No, I'll rather be a little behind, but do the moving myself. Oh, immunity. Goblin immunity. I'm gonna work on making the ham and hand design tonight. I have a Canva subscription. Oh, balls, nuts. That's not fair. Falling off the edges sucks. That's why you can't get too close. Can't be too far.
Watch that debris.
Relic, that's right. Man, I'm in the shit. Oh no, wait, I didn't know that could happen. Oh no. Looking for the bad guy. Chuck that there. Because sometimes a submachine gun does the job better. Sometimes aiming from the hip is how we like to do things around here. Oof. Yeah, you should. I didn't look both ways. That was a very irresponsible thing to do, especially, you know, I have children. Not think of them there. Our light fades away. Yeah, I was a liability there. That's alright. I think I just kind of say, alright, get back after it. Try again. That looked like a usable ball, but was not. Yep, shouldn't have gotten in so close, but I just love being a part of the action. I love stirring shit up. Who's just Where? Where's the burning? What happened? That was strange. Oh, it was the floor? That's ridiculous. That's a big silly. I disagree with that. Everybody, if you can write your congressman or Bungie. So the floor is lava. That's what we've established. Oh, they said watch the debris. Oh, they even actually told me. Good. Well. More music. Oh, because you throw the balls. That's right. Combine your knowledge, Alex. Grow. It's a relic. Do we wait and grow? No, that's also hot. It's all hot. It's all hot. Oh, there's a little map marker that tells us. Okay, we will grow. There it is. There's our ball. Get the rock, Al. Get the rock, Big A. Also, don't ever call me Al. I've also Streisanded that into existence, so I guess I can't fight it too much. Yeah, I don't like being called Al very much. Yeah! Yeah! Bam, bam. There we go. Okay, I get it now. I get it now.
Eyes up.
You like the bull? We all like the bull. We're ball people here. Gabagool. This thing of ours, Tony's friend. Been a while since I hate some Tony talk, huh? Baba Booey. Oh, do you even know? You just hit me with a Baba Booey. Do you even know what's good with Baba Booey? I hear that used in memes a lot. But like, do we know where that comes from? Are we Stern people here? No, I see it like, and it's interesting to see that make a weird resurgence. Baba freaking Booey. There it is. Get her ass. Where is she?
We've got her on the run. Keep it up.
Baba Booey, that's Gary Delabate from the Howard Stern Show. He's a producer. I don't know if he's executive. No, executive is what pays, but he's like one of the main producers. He's essentially, you know. Yeah, a little pew pew. But Baba Booey was the nickname they gave him in the fucking 80s to just torture him and make fun of him. And that was sort of the thing. It was almost like, it's actually more like an early meme, and in kind of the modern sense, where like you would say it. Very similar to like, you know, when fucker in the pussy was a big thing. that predates that even further, you know. These people call into like Fox News and CNN and shit. They would call in and they would call on behalf of Howard Stern. And it was off, you know, it was off, and again, it was a product of its time. Howard Stern, you can take or leave. He likes to try to, you know, make you think that now he's just some classic interviewer. He does some pretty gross shit. He also does some pretty funny shit. You know what I mean? It's just, I can't pretend like I would have known what was going to be sensible in the times. You know, as somebody who loves comedy, I can't pretend that I would have been perfect. That being said, he always, and that show always lived on the edge. Always lived on the fringes. Even in the early 80s or, you know, mid 80s. Howard Stern was always a controversial show. For better or for worse. Baba Booey comes the show still goes on. It's just awful. It's kind of boring. But it's like similar to prank call shows or things like that. It's just like they're not going to be funny anymore. It's kind of, you know, the moment's passed. You got to be really good. You got to be a Longmont Potion Castle type to pull that off. Let's go get our boy. No man left behind. Yeah, dude, I don't aim. Well, sometimes I don't aim. Sometimes shooting from the hip works a little bit better if you're trying to just cover a vast enough area. You won, though. That was a long strike. Shit. I'm gonna go back up into orbit. Fill my water up. Fill me up, Mr. Cup, baby. Let me down. I know. We go back Gambits. About another 45 minutes I'd like to get in, so it makes sense to want to do the Gambits. Where I was succeeding. You see. You complete any bounties? Probably not. Where do you get them at? Inventory? You do them in the inventory? Or in character? Where do you look? Where do you find the bounties if you completed them? Can't remember. Quests? Yeah, quests. Thought like a bunch. Is that bad? Is that, should I have checked that sooner? 1267. Yeah. Well, I have it on big screen up because I am gonna go fill my water cup real quick, and because I wanted to give Cap a minute to take this all in, you know. We don't need no something. Fill me up, fill me up, buttercup, baby, breathable. I like your face, but not that big. See, Lawman, you're starting to get into the banter. We're gonna make you a worldly Belgian boy. Fill me up. That's right, Buttercup. I'm gonna go to the other one right here. Intermission. Let y'all look at the boy for a second. Let me go fill my water up. Literally like 20 seconds. No, that'll be more than that. I'm slow. Yeah, no, yeah, I need to go take a piss. You can probably hear it because the toilet over this way is a lot louder. Yeah, no, I had to go piss. I won't run from it. I won't shy away from it. It's a natural part of life. And I always wash my hands as well. So yeah, no, it just kind of it's like the opposite. That's right. I do it because I hydrate like a motherfucker. I piss a lot. Sorry. I love hydration. I fucking love water. I like the way it makes me feel. I'm a pulsating water boy. Bringing back into the gambits. Fill me up. Butter. I'm fast as fuck, boy. That's right. I like making my entrance over the bed here. I got a big ass bed. I might need a mattress though, but I got a California King. California King. I was talking with my wife. We're gonna make this all look better back here. I want to get some glowy neon things, you know, dress it up. We gotta put a curtain up here because this is just like, we used to call this with the old camera. This is the window to heaven. Because just this big bright light. It's just an open window. I thought about getting a green screen, and I maybe would like doing a green screen, but you know, I go back and forth on I like having a background. I like you seeing, you know, my world. This is my world. Any new viewers, they'll say hello. Don't be afraid of me. I'm not that afraid of you. And yeah, green screens are, you know, you can get the chair ones, but we'll see. I've thought about it. But I like the look of, you know, I'm a practical effects guy. Green screens aren't as expensive as you think. I like the people who have nice like setups behind them with like lights and like, you know, like I'm lame. I'm a basic bitch. So like, you know, like the Funko Pops and the game collections behind them. I think that's cool. It's just the way that I'm set up here. And dude, it's not. I could just get a green screen that clips onto my chair, and then tighten up my camera. What you can see of this, you know, gorgeous face here, and you know that would work. And those are like $30 or $40. But I like the aesthetic of, you could see this is where I live. That's kind of the point of streaming, you know. It's like, look at my life a little bit, just a little window in. Right here, and if you're watching, in the bottom right of your screen is a literal window. You know, it's a small window into me. And I always like the people with really good looking cameras, which the Logi here, the whatever I have, the 920, I don't know, it's really nice. That with a nice looking, you know, background here is really what I'm going for. But I'm just at a weird angle. All my stuff is here. It's like is in front of me. And then behind me is, you know, I have this one. I like one corner. That's all I want. But I will put this in for our terrified lurkers. And I love those people. Fuck. Can't turn caps off. I figured out the way to put in a permanent Discord link, so. There it is. You did something sus. What kind of sus? Like Belgian sus or international incident sus? And yes, huzzah, I fixed one of the many problems I've created for myself. Like sus? If you admit to a crime here, I mean, I won't rat on you, but it's committed to the internet, which is forever. I'm horrified if my MySpace videos ever get discovered. I like how when you made that clip, you censored the word fuck, but you also misspelled it. Classic tape. All right, see Discord. All right. What the fuck? Those better be like 1,000 years old. Jesus Christ. Well, that isn't as bad. It's good. Go to Twitter. If you're not on there, that's not even bad. Hold on, let me see again.
Uh-huh.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being naughty,
Vex
though.
on the field. How you living? Vex have that soft spot at the center.
No, you're not. That isn't, dude. That's not sus. Oh, if you were worried about like judgment, fuck no, dude. Matty, what's up, bud?
Matt Pride.
Yeah, it's that damn drifter. That damn gosh darn
Those
drifter.
targets, take the moats and bang.
But and in no, speaking of a guy here, Matty here, who appreciates boobuses. No, dude, Mayonnaise was here. Mayonnaise is a Twitter account where he whips his wiener out and takes pictures, which is awesome for good for Mayonnaise. Monetize your body, even though they do it for free. Constantly remind them, put that behind a paywall. But I'll never see you again. Yeah, the boobs rock, dude. Your naked rocks. Why are boobs good? Why is the sunset good? Fucking drifter though. We're hitting it. We're hitting modes. We're accomplishing goals. Delegating authority.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Alright. At the steps. The steeps. That's not steps. That's the steeps. So yeah, oh man, that's not fucking sus at all. I'm learning how to use that word. I'm like one of the kids now. I'm gonna dab on my suspectable homies. Unrelatable. No, you can. I think you can. It's like appreciating the form. It's like even It's just like I can tell you that like Edward Norton is incredibly attractive, but even being bi, like I'm not interested in him in that way. But I can tell you the virtues of Edward Norton, your McConaughey's and what have you. So like even if it's not sexual in nature, you can look at a nice pair of breasts and be like, yes, good form.
Incoming
Fair.
wave at the drill.
Or whatever, or the occasional moves. I'm not into aesthetic. I like that. I like the era results,
Ready,
man.
grab your gun. High value
The occasional
targets on
move,
the
yeah,
field.
the occasional
Hunt it
moves, man.
down.
Throw them in.
Put some
Throw them
rounds
in.
it.
I got a set. Hoping to lose them. Oh, don't say you did it as a joke. Leave it up. Embrace it. Go on Twitter, get an anime profile picture, and then make it really confusing as to whether you're a left-wing or a right-wing person in American politics. Then don't be American. That's the way. Ah, moats, 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 moats! So many moats. Delicious moats! And deposit.
High value
Ah.
out.
Yes! I did it.
Large blocker set. Portals ready.
Now I'm gonna go over there and just fucking kick him in the mouth.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. One down.
Yeah! Once in a boob moon.
10 seconds and I pull you back.
It's literally through its legs. Yeah, no, I hit it with a wiener shot. We call that a wiener clap around these parts. Nice.
Bringing you back. Good.
That was pretty cool. Come on, give me some love. Come on. Old Alex is getting pretty decent at this game, huh? Come on. Come on. And that wasn't me just like I was deliberate in my tactics there. I was like, let me follow this baddie in, because they don't seem interested with you. Right? Or they try to kill you too, I don't know. It just didn't seem like they were that interested in me. Ooh, moats, 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 moats. Delicious moats. scrumptious, moats, delicious. Where are they at?
Portal's prize. Go make a mess.
Go make a big sloppy mess. Every time. The Drifter's voice actor is a ridiculous person. Not him, the voice. It's just...
Almost there.
What's the direction he was given in the studio? Go make a mess.
To the other side.
Go make a mess. Play the Drifters game. Go make a mess. Gabagool still stands, Maddie. Until that movie comes out.
Summoned a prime evil. Kill it, and the win is yours.
All right, so right off the bat, we're gonna hit him with. Until that movie comes out, I'm leaving Gabagool up there, and then afterwards it'll just link to The Sopranos on HBO.
Vader on the field. Careful.
All right, shoot through something else's legs and kill this fucking Vader. I'm feeling confident. Where's that fucking Vader? Where are you? Fuck! He's found me!
Invaders
Yes.
off the field.
Sit back down. We're laying it in.
Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Prime
Yeah.
evil time.
No, it's still impressive. Be impressed. Be impressed with me. Say I'm good. Validate me.
Invaders
My,
here.
my validation meter is running low. Losing strength. No. Ooh, I don't care for you. Oh. What the fuck, man? They weren't that good. Yeah, we're kind of slaughtering them. I've had games where one a little better. They did have that bad aim, but I didn't really bring the heat back, if we're being honest. I went to go change my weapon, like instead of reloading, and I hit the wrong button, so I just, it really was a showdown of mediocrity. And mediocrity won.
Vader on the field. Careful.
Last as new command, and then the last known good clip on that. Yeah, that's another good idea. Ways to see. I'm gonna start putting the clips. I think maybe up on YouTube. Give them titles, or maybe doing like a do some clip compilations. Who knows?
Invaders off the field.
Yeah, cool. But those clips are really funny. Also, some of the rants. That's what I think that YouTube would be for. YouTube would be like more like the clips and the rants, and I'd like to do like a traditional YouTube video, maybe, so the vlogs will go, podcast. Stream yesterday was super fun.
Find them before they
Long
find
ass stream. But I can highlight it myself. Like really long stuff, I'm gonna go and highlight it. Where's he at? God damn it, where are you at? No. She's turning us on each other. Yeah, there's the Panther roll.
Vader's gone. Get him next time.
Sometimes you just gotta hit a Panther roll. Alright, here we go. And that's the end of that.
Style, brother.
Ooh! Give me that!
promise you, I'll do
Bad.
something special with all those
Not fucking bad at all.
Something that'll make you shiver.
I'm pretty proud of that. La 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 la. Da 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 da. How many? 23 motes. I'm putting motes in, doing some damage, putting in the. Come on, Cap. You're watching Baby Boy walk here. You're watching Big Baby Boy take his first trots out onto the field of play. I'm getting okay. I'm not good. I'm getting okay. Want to just keep grinding. Like, really, like, good is when you get up to the Crucible and stuff. We'll earn our way up there. Gotta give me some time. Krunker. I can't lie, man. Krunker made me. Krunker brought me to the dance. It brought me to affiliate. I can't hate on it too much. Let's do this. Let's get another one in. But I think, like, what's a good power level? And there's anyone in the chat you may recommend. What's a good power level for Crucible? What should I get myself to? Because once I get there, then we'll start, you know. Ha ha ha, lol, man. You've boomed me. You have boomed me, sir. It seems like 1300 is. Oh, 2500 is good. That seems good. And then Huck Rockville. You want to know about Huck Rockville? So I think I'll have to start over because it was on my old computer. And when I went and transferred the new one over, the Huck Rockville save wasn't there. None of my saves were. The games are all there, but none of the saves are. So we'll have to we'll bring Huck back. It's just so hard to go back to
All right.
So Huck lives. Huck was only alive for like 3 or 4 days, so we can build again. But we'll make Huck somewhere else. When you got access to these hyper cool games, man.
Must be kicking the crap out of him. Get ready for transmat. Give me those motes and I'll make you rich, brother. I promise.
Nah, you know? No, you've just prevented me from death. Get out of this one. Boom, 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 boom. Look at these gobbly tasty motes. Alright, I'm gonna let you go out ahead. I'm gonna let you guys get those. More motes, baby. I'll see you when you get back done from lurking there, Lawlerby. Linda Lawlerby.
Hostiles incoming at the cabin.
Go get. No, these are my modes. I need these. These are. I've made the decision. Go to the cavern. Tomorrow, because obviously Monday, Wednesday, Friday is our This Boy's Destiny streams. Tuesday, Thursday. Linda Lawlerby, yeah. You know, you're old enough. See, they don't get it. No one in this chat is gonna fucking remember Linda Ellerby. I remember Linda Ellerby. Linda Ellerby was the fucking shit. Nick News with Linda Ellerby. I loved that show. That's what got me. That's why I love PBR and PBS and shit podcasts now. That was podcasts for kids. It was a great show. She was awesome. She dead. If I look it up and she's dead, I would be really fucking sad. I'm almost positive she died. But then also now I feel bad for putting that out into the ether. Because I also don't know how old she, you know. Fucking Nick News with Linda Ellerby. They talked about some real shit on that show too. Like some real shit. I'm gonna pause it. But if anyone remembers that, then you are an
Got eyes
OG.
on a high-value target. Track it
And
down.
I was young watching that shit. Like, for me, again, I wasn't like. That was one of, like, that was an eye-opening thing. I know a lot of people who watched that when they were like 12 or 13. I don't think I was that old. Still alive, she's 76. Treasure her. Did they ever bring her back for shit? That would be awesome. Like, if they've never brought her back for shit, then that's a fucking crime. Dude, it was kids. It was NPR for kids.
Incoming at the gulch.
For better or for worse. But I like NPR for the most part.
High value target is down. And
Oh, no, don't die with 15 motes on you, big boy.
Balls up.
I'm trying to get back to
Your
the
allies
depository. Oh,
invade.
there it is back there. I wasn't even looking. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, Captain Nam is gonna paddle me. That's a paddling.
Large blocker to the other side. You're a horrible person.
Did he just call me a horrible person? Fuck you. Dick ass drifter.
Your invaders back, but they swore to kill.
I'm trying to remember some of the shows they did, man. Nick News did some heavy shit. I think they did stuff on like teen homelessness or whatever. I'm trying to remember exactly. But I remember like being shocked at a couple of episodes. I remember Kids Pick the President, which was, you know, they still do that.
Portals up.
I don't remember it getting much attention. Especially with that contentious the last round of elections was.
Your allies invading the other side. Hostiles incoming at the depot. Almost. Bank and get that
I have to
evil
fucking
out
do
there.
this. Let's blank them. That would be hot. That would be a decidedly hot thing for us to do. That would turn this into a hot Al Summer. Now I'm disappointed. Like
Your
everyone
invaders back with 3 kills.
Everyone should assemble. Bank your moats. Well, I guess it's gotta be me. If we're gonna live in selfish land. What did you miss? Did I get good yet? Actually, yeah, I think so.
Go say hello.
For some reason, people decided not to bank moats that they actively had. But no, I have gotten good. And I'm keeping my modes between 5, 10, and 15. Yes, that is correct. I even had a couple. I sent over, I think, 1 large blocker, maybe 2. I'm sending over my blockers. I'm saving my moats. I am learning. I have you to thank, Coach.
2 kills.
You really trained me up good, Coach. We wouldn't have run regionals without you, so I'd like to give you this plaque and this $50 gift card to TGI Friday. I'm sorry, Ruby Tuesdays. I couldn't afford Fridays, so I got you Ruby Tuesdays. They just closed. Oh, the Maddies make you sad. I don't know if you were into it. I kind of was. They closed down the Ruby Tuesdays in Bowie. It's like the only one left in the world, in my opinion. And I like to imagine that I'm just doing so well that the opposing team has decided not to try it. Nice.
Back. Invader incoming.
Give him a shit, baby. And then run away like a coward. Alt time? Your god! Dang! Right it is! Oh, daddy! Put your big fire hammer! There it is. There it is. There it is. And you know what? That happens That happened because of a combination of backseat. Listen, that just a. That was a delicious ending to a delicious round.
Quite the haul, thank you very much.
Captain Nom, take a
Trip is
boo,
gonna put these moats
sir.
to
Take a
good
boo because you had a hand in that. Thank you for your suggestion. That was a perfect alt time. You're right. The time. It's almost in real time here. It's pretty stellar. But definitely ultimate time. Okay, time for it's probably about one more, maybe two. See where we're at. Been a lovely stream today. Lovely, 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 lovely. And I'm not sure what we're playing tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it'll be a Bethesda game. Either more Skyrim, Fallout 4, or Fallout New Vegas, depending. Maybe something else. But it will be a personal playthrough. So whatever I'm playing at the time. And then maybe, you know, things grow, a nice big beefy single player playthrough of a game, we can maybe work that in. But for now, we have our 5 dedicated streams a week, 15 hours a week, man. That's pretty good. I think I'm dedicating a lot of my time to you beautiful people, but a fair amount. And I feel like I'm being adequately compensated with your attention, your care, your interaction. The community has been lovely. Especially... it's such a difficult time.
Bring a sword.
Oh.
Let's bet big.
Having folks here every time I turn on the stream is good.
Don't let
There it
them
is,
touch
Firehammer
you.
time.
Bring a sponge just in case.
That's what I'm talking about. Kaepernick.
Ready for transmat?
This isn't T-bowing anymore. Fucking.
Drop those targets. Take the moats and bank them.
That we will do, sir. That we will do. That is my son playing wiffle ball in the hallway. You know what? He's free and clear to do so. As long as he throws the ball into the big jacket hangers. Can't really hurt anything. This is what we have to do. This is how we... So we compensate for a lack of a backyard in COVID world.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Me and him are going out right after this. We're gonna go take a walk and then maybe go get lunch. We don't need no water, let the mother burn. Damn, that was gonna happen. Those are the type of things that happen when you don't play well. When you don't have any respect for yourself. Captain Nom, you weren't here for it. Me and Maddie would just talk about it. Did you ever watch? Because I don't know your age. And I'll never ask anyone to reveal if they don't want to. But so like I've said before, I'm 29. Maddie's a little older. He's like mid 30s, late 30s, 36, 37, something like that. 35. No, 35. I don't know. I made you that old. Yeah, leave the age mysterious. But did you ever watch Nick News?
Portals up. Allies headed to the other side.
We were talking about. I called Lawman Linda Lawlerby. Just kind of like. You know, like I do that, I'll just like say shit off the top of my head.
Hostiles at the train.
Alright, cool. You weren't a Nick News person. We were talking about we're speaking the truth of Nick News.
Training. The blockers must
It was old school. It was, you know,
Allies down.
if there was ever going to be a show on Nick that would have been accused of indoctrinating kids to the left. I loved it. It wasn't though. It was just a good show. It was like a relevant kind of NPR, PBS News type kid show. But it wasn't really kids. It was like made for like teens, like early teens, maybe preteens. It was a really good show.
Before they find you.
Oh no. So the invaders on me. They have to be. I can like feel it.
High value target destroyed.
The I can feel the heat coming up off the
Invaders
street
out.
here.
You'll get them next time.
Alright, let's get after some of these moats. Got at least 5. It's a tight game, so go deposit. I'm gonna
Incoming
go
wave at the ruins.
make a deposit. Oh wait, that's not the deposit I wanted to make.
Half pint taken, headed to the other side.
But I got what I wanted out of this. We don't need no water. These are taken, right? Let the taken burn. My parody songs are off. So I'm at the end of the stream. I'm losing juice. I'm losing juice, guys. I gotta go rejuice.
Allies invading
Rejuice.
the other side.
Reuse. Rejuvie. These are Hive. That's right. Hive! Bring a sword!
Down. Pulling them back.
No. Or is that Vex? Bring a sword. Dang it. Hive sword. Yeah, I don't even know what they get. Is that like a, some sort of drifter humor?
Invader on the field.
Sort of advanced drifter humor that he feels like, oh, I'm so fucking smart.
Portals up.
I got beef with him. I want to settle it. I really got to stop being so bitter at the drifter. He rubbed me the wrong way. And so many, maybe I'm a little wrong. There it is.
Down. Nice. Your allies invaded.
Nice. Get over there and do some damage. Maybe because, I don't know, yeah, maybe it's because he's trying to be some cool, edgy douche. I probably would meet the actor who plays the Drifter in real life, be like, wow, you're really nice. I'm sorry I talked so much shit on your character.
Your allies back.
It's just, maybe it reminds me of people who bullied me. Maybe it's trauma. It's always trauma.
Bank and you'll summon a primeval.
All right.
You want to win? That's how.
Did your bullies bring a sword? Jesus, I'm glad they didn't. No, just mental swords. Ah, perfectly, too.
Kill it to win.
I'm gonna heat him with it now. Clear these out. Move the envoys out. Finish with you.
Focus on the primeval.
And just do this. I've gotten pretty good at knowing the right time to bust out the ult. I'm genuinely proud of that. Alright, where is he? Now I want the invader. I want to double up on this invader. There he is. There he is.
Enemy invader is down.
Oh, nice. Someone got him. Good. Good. Yeah, my bully did bring a sword. It's this invader. I'm being actively bullied. You're all watching it.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Nope, just finish it. Just finish it.
Sometimes I forget you killed a god.
Nice. All right, let's head up into
Ooh, that's quite
the
the
orbit.
haul, thank you very much. Old Drifter's gonna put these moats to good use. Trust.
Does he call himself the Drifter? Because there's more than one Drifter in the world, or in the universe. There's more. I know you're in one. I guess all humans are in one less city. Like, how many humans are left in Destiny lore? I don't know. We could talk about this all day, but that's not what we're here to do right now. So this was a fun stream. This is what we can look forward to. And finally, this is the first day of the new on a schedule. Everything that we've been doing for the last 2 weeks, I almost feels like 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. It's just been, me pushing through, figuring out what's next. But now I have a really good idea of what we're doing, what's happening. So every Monday through Friday, you can catch me here at 11 a.m. And I love talking to you, whether it's for a few minutes, you're here the whole time. Captain Nam, it's been lovely having you here. And again, hang all week. So yeah, we're bringing the stream to an end. We're getting there. We're on the post game show now because we've come to our 3 hours. And again, I always try to go at least 2.5 to 3 hours now. That's where I'm comfortable with going. Yeah, and I need to get some lunch. I need to get lunch. I need to relax. I need to clear my thoughts, my mind, my head. But there's cool things coming up. So besides seeing me here every Monday through Friday at 11, there'll be podcasts, there'll be YouTube videos, there'll be reviews, there'll be stuff. There'll be just gaming off time. Building a community is really the goal right now. Getting some new followers in here. Not even necessarily people subs or big things like that. Let's just build a nice big community. Get as many people as we can in here. It's going well though. I'm very happy with how everything M3 on air is going. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm always down to hear them. The Discord is a great place. If you're not there, if you happen to be lurking, there not usually is anybody lurking. Most people do say hi, but if you're out there and you haven't seen it yet, that is our Discord. Go ahead and check it out. Join. You can talk directly to me, to your boy. I'm always here for you. And Cap, I'll talk to you off air too. We'll get to playing a game here soon. So until tomorrow, until we decide what we're gonna play, I bid you adieu. But out of those 3 things I gave you, I'll even maybe post a picture of like what my background looks like on my computer. But right now, I'm thinking either Fallout 4, Skyrim, or New Vegas for tomorrow. It's nice. Let me show you what my accounts look like. I'm not very far along in actually any of them, but I'm essentially at the beginning of Fallout 4 and New Vegas, respectively. So I've played the shit out of New Vegas. Haven't really played much of Fallout 4. But reach out in the Discord. Let me know what you want to see. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.